Hi guys, welcome back to Brutal Doodle. Today I am joined by Miss Hailey. I don't know her last name. Hailey, holy shit. Is it Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Hailey
the
Smith.
whitest last name ever.
It's a pretty white name.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, today we're joined by Miss Hailey Smith. We are unfortunately not joined by Miss Elena because she couldn't make it today, but I think we can have a little diversity with how white she is. And today, in the vein,
white is all about diversity.
In the vein of October and Halloween, I thought we might create our own like scary character. Those are boobs. Those aren't eyes, by the way.
Oh, you could have fooled me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, I think since you're new blood, and also way more talented than I am, you can go for it. Oh, you are fucking
okay.
Way more talented than I am.
I'll go first.
Okay. So to speak about how I know Hailey, I met Hailey at Platt College where I went to school, being a fucking emo kid in the corner and being like, "Hey, what's up?" And I was like, "Hey, what's up?"
Same.
Yeah. And then we find out we both like the same kind of music. Okay. So, do you want to make like an evil creature, or do you want to make like a movie monster, or what do you want? What do you want to make?
Honestly, it doesn't even matter. I really just go with the flow.
Okay.
When I'm drawing.
So I'm gonna give you some character traits.
Okay.
Tall.
Okay.
Multiple limbs.
Okay.
Rusty.
Rusty.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. You
Gross.
A little curveball.
Gross.
Fucking Hailey, you messing with the canvas size and shit.
Let me see. The fuck was I doing? Oh.
I don't know what you were doing.
Whoa.
So we actually are using instead of our phones this time.
That's what I wanted.
We are using the a Mac and a Wacom tablet, however you want to pronounce it.
The Intuos or whatever. I don't know what it's called, honestly.
I don't know. How familiar are you with Wacoms?
I'm not familiar at all.
Really?
No.
I'm not either. I much prefer like my phone or a tab, like a touch screen. I'm pretty not the best with Wacoms.
Honestly, I really just started getting into digital art, so I really don't know how well this is gonna go.
Which surprised me because you like legit like I think you're probably one. I've told people like you're one of the best artists I know.
Oh,
like
so sweet.
Just alone on your fucking like portraits, your portraiture, and then like your fucking ink and shit. Like I think you're probably one of the best ones that I know.
I gotta find the right brush for this.
Okay. What happened to go with the flow?
That might. I gotta feel it, you know. I just gotta feel it.
Marky Mark.
Let's do some of this symmetry tool.
Oh, okay.
Let's get into that action.
All right.
We're gonna get a little crazy. We're gonna live a little with the symmetry tool. Okay, what were the traits
Popping
again?
out the symmetry. Okay. Fuck, I'm changing it. Okay. Massive.
Massive.
Okay. That doesn't mean fat, just massive.
Right. I thought of fat though, so I might just do fat.
Rusty. I still like rusty.
Okay.
Nightmare.
Nightmare.
Yeah. So massive, rusty, nightmare.
Massive.
Okay, massive doesn't mean fat. It can just mean large or big.
Okay. Massive,
but
rusty,
probably fat.
nightmare.
I don't know. I don't know how the fuck you make it symmetrical.
I don't know either.
Are fat people symmetrical? I mean, kinda.
Well, I would think they're kind of gelatinous. If we're thinking of a nightmare status.
Gelatinous.
Gelatinous. Squishy.
Why hasn't Gillette made a fat people razor called gelatinous?
I don't know.
It has like a 10-foot handle to get behind like their ass crack and shit.
Dude, honestly, that would be really inventive and probably really helpful.
Draw whatever you're gonna draw holding a gelatinous ass shaver.
Okay. Okay.
So something that I said in my last episode is that I'll often do like a layer with like half opacity just to like sketch it out, and then I'll do like another layer, and that's basically like pencil and inking. So that's just something that I always tend to do. I also use the I think it's called I think it's that one maybe.
That thing?
The brush smoother. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, steady stroke. I use that a lot. I actually haven't.
I like using that too.
I haven't used this version. I mean, I have used version sketchbook. I'm not a big fan of it. I prefer like the Android version or the Windows 10 version, but this one's pretty alright.
Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. Honestly, this isn't gonna be my best work. Honestly, don't think this is what I normally do.
I guarantee you'll be better than my shit. Also put in your Instagram handle too. So if you want to look at Hailey's great work,
it's gonna be at.
Go leave her some likes and some comments
At the Blessed Dark.
Blessed. It's the blessed, not the blessed, right?
I like to say blessed.
I like blessed. Is there a difference between blessed and blessed?
No, I don't think so. Just whatever you prefer.
Go comment on her. Hey, nice hot dog, you bitch. No, don't say that. She's a nice lady.
I like hot dogs.
Okay, is it weird to go out and want to go out and buy a corn dog?
Weird to go out and go buy a corn dog?
Yeah. I feel like I've never gone out to buy a corn dog. I've always just it's either what do you have to eat? We have corn dogs. Oh, okay, but I remember I want to get a fucking corn dog. It's weird, right? I don't know. I just think it's weird to go out and I'm craving a corn dog.
I mean, I guess not. Honestly, corn dogs are I used to like them a lot as a kid, but
no, I used to fucking love the Wiener Schnitzel, the mini corn dogs.
Oh yeah, I still have those.
My shit. I don't know why I just didn't get regular corn dogs. It's the same thing, but they're way better because they're kind of sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Make them spooky.
Okay. Do you prefer corn dogs with ketchup or mustard?
When I was younger, I would have said ketchup, but now I would say ketchup and mustard, but never just
ketchup and mustard.
Never just mustard alone.
Okay, see, I like the combination of ketchup and mustard, and people think that I'm weird for that. I'll
really?
just mix that shit up together.
No, fuck yeah, dude. I don't think I could do mustard alone. You know what I saw one time at the movie theaters? Oh, hold on. How do you feel about relish?
I fucking love relish.
Right? I go back and forth. I can do with or without, but I need to have ketchup, maybe mustard. Ketchup definitely, maybe mustard.
I will always have to have mustard because I love mustard.
I wasn't a fan of mustard until later on in life. Also with mayo, I used to fucking hate mayo too. I was a picky little kid. Well, not really. I don't know.
I'm getting a little over mayo, honestly.
Oh, fucking high and mighty fucking Hailey. Fucking Mayo Gate. I saw someone at the movies one time put fucking mustard and relish in the popcorn.
Mustard and relish in their popcorn. Okay, yeah. See, I don't know how I feel about that.
Right?
I like to put jalapenos in my
popcorn. I was gonna say, are you one of those that likes to put jalapenos in there?
Yeah.
I haven't tried it, so I don't... I haven't tried the relish and mustard, but I know I won't like it. But I don't know if... I might like the jalapeno.
Yeah, the jalapeno is really good. I highly recommend it. You know what this is reminding me of?
Reminds me of something from Goosebumps.
This... Goosebumps? I was thinking of scary stories to tell in the dark.
I haven't seen the new one yet.
I love it.
Well, I haven't seen it yet. You know what I did see, though?
You should go see it.
It Chapter 2. It's fucking great.
Yeah, fuck that.
What? You don't like it?
I don't like clowns, bro.
Yeah, that's why you should watch it.
No.
I don't like clowns, bro. No, it Chapter 2 was really fucking good. I kind of teared up at the end. Did you see the first one?
No.
It's fucking good.
No.
We should have a movie day.
We're not gonna watch it.
Mix up. What's your favorite horror movie?
To be completely honest,
hey,
I'm not...
hold on. Where the fuck is the rust in here?
Listen, don't question my methods, alright?
I'm questioning because I gave you... The one thing that's split over from the two words I gave you was mustard. Hey.
I'm working on it, alright?
I don't make the rules, I just make them. Try that out.
You'll get your fucking rest, alright? You just need to relax.
Is it weird to go out and buy a sandwich?
No.
I've been called weird because I'll go out and buy a sandwich.
Well, maybe those people are just weird.
Right? Like fucking Subway? I fucking love Subway.
Subway's awesome.
Subway's either the best or the worst. That wasn't red color. I'm scared now.
Can you just relax a bit? Alright? You need to chill pill.
What's your favorite horror movie?
Like I was gonna say before you completely cut me off, was I'm not too big of a horror fan to really have a favorite. But I do have a favorite type of horror movie that I like to watch, which is anything that has to do with paranormal or the devil.
Oh, you're one of those.
Or exorcisms. And
so do you like The Conjuring?
I've never fully watched The Conjuring before.
I've come to realize that those movies are more often than not the worst.
What the fuck is this? Go away.
More often than not, those ones are the worst. Some of them are really good. Mm-hmm. Like, have you seen Poltergeist?
Yes.
Fucking amazing movie.
Yeah.
But more often than not, especially like with what is it saying?
What the? Oh, it's because I have it white still. Hey, shut up, alright?
Like Conjuring 2 was dog shit. Some of the like Insidious was really good. The first Insidious. Mm-hmm. Insidious 2 was also really good. Just I don't think it was very scary. 3 was pretty good. I don't know. I feel like whenever it's like it's a go. Like, okay, I think where that stems from for me is I think that's racist. Where that stems from me is that I think Paranormal Activity. Mm-hmm. Like those movies fucking suck.
You know, they kind of do, but they're a little guilty pleasure.
Okay. As long as you admit that they're guilty. So you don't like? You haven't seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space then, huh?
No.
I think my favorite type of horror movie would be like the 80s like comedy horror, mm-hmm. which is definitely like Killer Clowns or Evil Dead. Evil Dead 2 might be my favorite of all time. I fucking love Evil Dead 2.
You know what? Evil Dead is pretty awesome.
Have you seen the second one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think that one's better than the first one. I think the first one is like a definite like horror movie, but 2 is a comedy horror and I fucking love it. Mm-hmm. But you should see Killer Clowns. It's pretty horrifying. I saw it when I was a little kid.
I'm not gonna do that.
They're alien clowns. They turn people into cotton candy. There's actually some really fucked up imagery in it.
That sounds fucking terrifying.
Yeah, it's pretty horrible. So you're a gothic, and you're not a big fan of horror movies.
Surprise.
Weird. I'm kind of just getting back into like metal, because I was like really into like. Well, did you see my blog?
I didn't know.
I talk how like I like with like a group like metalhead, and then I fell out of it because it made me angry, like and a kind of bad person.
I mean, I didn't see the blog, but you've told me that.
Yeah. I've said it before, and how I'm like I try to be different, but like I don't know. I started listening to like I think a couple months ago, because I've always loved System of a Down, mm-hmm. but I'm like I haven't listened in a while. I should check them out. So I got like hardcore into them again. And then, like, not too long ago, I started listening to Korn again.
I love Korn.
I did too, but it's a band I kind of had to give up because I don't like how it influenced me.
Right.
And I'm like, hey, like, I can like this and, like, not, like, let it affect me. Mm-hmm. So that was cool. And then I'm now listening to Slipknot again, and, man, fucking love Slipknot. I forgot how much I love them.
Slipknot is godly.
I mentioned in my vlog that I was kind of nervous. I was kind of scared that I wouldn't love those bands as I used to as much as before. Mm-hmm. But no, I love Slipknot like fully again, and I don't think it'll negatively influence me. But man, like I avoided the Great Chapter for like a long time. It's a good fucking album.
If I could be completely honest, like, the Great Chapter's not my favorite, but I definitely know that was supposed to be, like, a healing album for them.
Yeah, I don't think it's...
I would totally understand that, but...
I would say...
It's okay.
It's as good as All Hope Is Gone.
I like All Hope Is Gone better than the Great Chapter. But I mean, All Hope Is Gone is definitely not like the best album either.
But it does have some really, really good songs. Like I think some of the most iconic songs come from All Hope Is Gone. Well, I mean, especially with Psychosocial, that's a song that like made them like completely mainstream, I guess. Mm-hmm. But I would say it's as good as All Hope Is Gone. How do you feel about Volume 3?
I love Volume 3.
I've always loved it. But
that was the first album that I ever listened to.
Really?
When it came to Slipknot. And then I listened to, obviously their earlier stuff. And that was amazing. Yeah.
Because I know Volume 3 is like kind of really like debated through like their fan base of like, because that's when they started going mainstream with their stuff. I don't care. I think it's a fucking amazing album. The first album I ever listened to was Iowa, which is arguably their harder album, like their hardest album.
Iowa is probably my favorite.
Yeah, I think it definitely is for me too. But I went from Iowa, and then I think right after that I got into Volume 3. and I loved it just as much.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that it wasn't as hard, but I still loved it just as much. Yeah, I think I went from Iowa to Volume 3, then to the self-titled, which is, I think I love self-titled as much as Iowa, if not Iowa a little bit more. Then Volume 3, and then All Hope Is Gone. And I don't know, I think I like All Hope Is Gone just as much as I like, or Great Chapter as much as I like All Hope Is Gone. I think it's as good. I think it's at least as good an album.
Mm-hmm.
Have you listened to the new album though?
Yeah.
I haven't yet. I'm trying to hold off on it. I listened to
Why? Actually, I like it a lot.
Because I want to make a video out of it of like my first time listening to like, because this is the first time I can like actually document like listening to new Slipknot.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to All Out Life. I thought it was like a really dumb name, but then I listened to the song. It's a fucking great song.
Totally off topic, but I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
That's when Sam steps in.
Woo!
That's me. Good boy. Okay.
Okay, so what, you're gonna like draw over that?
I don't know. We'll find out.
I totally think that you should.
Okay. I'm gonna give him some runes. He's gonna be. Well, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna draw a city in the background.
Yeah, we gotta give it some context.
Okay. Fucking whack him. Okay, how do you feel about the new album? Because I want him like document it and like maybe like have my knee-jerk reactions to it.
I like it a lot. It definitely has its like moments where I'm kind of like, this is.
Is it
okay.
Similar to Great Chapter?
No, it's not. I don't think it is. I read a lot of articles that was saying like it was going to be very similar to like Iowa, and there's some. I can see the parts in it where that would be true, which is totally badass. But then there's also like it has its own parts too where it's completely different.
That's why. So it's harder than Great Chapter. What the fuck?
It is. Yeah, it is. I would say so.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I don't think you'll be disappointed once you listen to it.
Because Iowa is my favorite album by Slipknot.
Absolutely.
I don't think that's very controversial. Why? Oh, okay. There we go.
Once you listen to it, like I already have a favorite song on there.
Really?
Yeah.
Why isn't All Out Life on there?
Why isn't it on there?
Yeah.
I think that was just supposed to be a single.
I don't know what I'm doing. But typically singles come out to be, because they came out before the new album. What's the new album called?
We Are Not Your Kind.
That's right. And that's a line in the album is We Are Not Your Kind, or in the single, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why isn't it in the fucking? Why isn't it in the fucking?
I don't fucking know.
Why not?
Ask Slipknot.
Why not, Miss Slipknot? Remember when they had like an app?
They had an app?
Yeah, it was like really weird, and like I didn't get it because it cost money. Yeah.
I didn't know that at all.
I think it was like, I don't know if it was like a game. I don't remember what it was. I think it was just like a forum maybe. I don't know. I honestly don't remember, but I remember there being an app, and I didn't get it because it cost money.
It was probably a forum.
And like you'd be like, and the members have clans too, and you can talk to them maybe. It's like,
interesting.
Okay.
You know what? I remember as a kid going onto like the Slipknot website, and
they had a website. I mean, I'm sure they must have.
Yeah.
I don't remember it.
And there's a thing where it was like you can subscribe and become a maggot and blah blah blah. And you know, me
give us your money to be a fan.
Me being a little kid was like, no, honestly, I don't think it was even asking for money. It was just,
okay.
I don't even.
But I'm just saying that it's like a lot of websites.
I barely remember yesterday, so.
Sure, I remember I'd go like on like their website and look at merch that I couldn't afford.
Oh, I know, right?
They had like these custom Slipknot bands that I really wanted, and yeah, and that was the end of it because I was a broke kid.
For real.
So, how's the wife?
She's dead.
Oh, good. You put Drano in her soup?
Yeah.
This is
great.
This is a shitty city. Shitty city, shitty
looks
city.
Like,
ha 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 ha.
Looks like Gotham.
Have you seen the new Joker?
Yeah.
I won't talk about it, but it's funny because tomorrow is going to be when we put up.
No, you know what? No, fuck that. Spoiler alert! If you haven't seen Joker yet,
okay.
You're fucking up.
Also,
we're going to talk about Joker.
Also, hopefully you've already seen the podcast where me and Tony talk about it. But fuck, that movie was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry if I reiterate a lot of things that I said in that podcast, but man, it was fucking good.
The movie was intense. It was really intense. I felt the intensity of that.
I guess my big takeaway was, do you think that he's a victim or a terrorist?
A victim or a terrorist? That's a good question, honestly, because this is something that people argue about today.
Well, they're saying that, like, oh, it's good inside a shooting, or
oh yeah, like it's glorifying
murder and taking matters into your own hands. And my take on the podcast is like, I think I forgot exactly what I said, but one, this movie I don't think is like you're supposed to feel sympathy for him at first.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, he's just a guy down on his luck, and he just happened to defend himself, and tragically his guys died.
Mm-hmm.
But then he keeps going, and then I think from that you're supposed to be on his side than not on his side. You're not supposed to fully be like, yeah, murder is great and murder is innocent, you know? Because I mean, those guys were shitheads, and maybe they didn't deserve to die, but I mean they sure he was defending himself. I can see that case being made. But I think also like. So I think you're supposed to be on his side and then not be on his side. And like that's his arc. His arc is a downward arc. But I also think that this movie is more of like an observation piece of like how can we make this not happen?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure it is. I'm sure that's what people wanted us to think about when watching this movie. But I mean it's intense because, like, it shows how when you aren't just, like, a nice person to people just for the sake of being nice, like, how badly things can turn.
Well, especially if you're mentally ill. Like...
Especially, yeah.
I mean, it's cliche, but, like, like, oh, like, a smile can make your whole day.
I mean, I've seen it growing up. I've seen people bully, the mentally, challenged kids in school, and I saw how bad some of them turned out.
I don't know if you saw our last podcast, but we were talking about how we were bullied, like, for being nerds and whatnot. And I was absolutely bullied for being a nerd. And then later on for being, like, an emo kid. But, I was, like, I guess, sane and comfortable enough in my own skin to, like, not, like, wreak vengeance on that, but, like, one kid I went to school with, like, brought a bat to school, and, like, he would, like, he had a kill list, basically.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not. If you go to school with me, you know who exactly I'm talking about. That guy, I think, had mental problems, though, and he ended up, like, being, like, going to, like, a different high school and whatnot.
But I mean, that's the thing. Like, each individual is going to be completely different. Like, it's not going to be the same type of outcome for each, like, instance that's going to happen. But I mean, the point is...
This is fire, if that's not obvious, because I'm shit at drawing on...
Oh, I thought it was a flower.
Were you serious?
No.
Oh, I don't know. I can see the case being made, like, oh, it's a city flower. Okay. I'm gonna put some runes on him. If that's okay with me touching your dude. Can't touch your dude?
I'll accept it.
Okay.
I consent.
But I back to what you're saying. I think this movie also isn't meant for like obviously not kids, but like this movie is meant for adults who can process emotion properly. Like,
right. I mean, honestly, this is gonna be for people who are a lot more, who at least try to be a lot more open-minded to stuff like this, because most of the time people are just gonna, the people who think that this is glorifying like murder and blah blah blah, this is gonna cause a mass shooting and blah blah blah. Like, those are the type of people who don't want to see how bad things actually get for people like Joker.
Mm-hmm.
And how bad things can turn when people just don't give you a break.
I also think that, like...
And I'm not saying, like, that's, like, an excuse or anything, but you can't just say...
Well, what I'm saying, like, this movie is like an observation piece. Like, how can we have avoided this? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's being taken the wrong way. Like, okay, look at Deadpool.
I mean... I mean, Batman's dad couldn't have been a dick, first of all. So
I also love that they made him like not like Mr. Good Guy. I'm like, oh yeah, they actually like. He's probably. I mean, he probably got the billions by not being a very great dude all the time. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I really dug that they made him like not like a very good dude. How do you feel about them showing the death of Thomas and Martha Wayne?
I mean, it's pretty huge, honestly.
I kind of wish we didn't see it, in my opinion.
Why is that?
We've seen it a billion times, and also that wasn't the point of this movie. It wasn't to be like, oh, how was Batman created? I think it was more so like this. Take out Bruce Wayne. This movie is no different. I feel like if they want to make a Batman movie, they should have, as opposed to, I don't know. It didn't fit. I just feel like it didn't fit. And I get the rhetoric, the poetry of like, oh, they were created at the same time, Joker, Batman, but right. Like, I don't know. This wasn't the movie for that. This wasn't a Batman origin story. And I get the case to be made for it being like appropriate to be in there.
I can get that.
I just wish you didn't see it.
I mean, I'm okay with it. Just because, like, it's not like it showed it for a long time and it made it, like, a key part of the movie. But
that's true.
But it definitely was, like, some type of important part of the movie. Because, it's supposed to show the timeline of, when the Joker went crazy, how he went crazy. And
yeah. I said in the podcast is that I think it would have been better if, like, they showed them leaving the theater and then, like, being followed by a Joker clown. I think that would have been a bit of a cooler way to do it, and just keep it kind of more vague, as the whole movie was being vague,
That's true. Because people are gonna know what's gonna happen. Then.
Yeah, I feel like especially like it was pretty obvious, even if you aren't a fan. Like, oh, like, I mean, it's been shown, I think, like fucking 12, 14 times that Bruce Wayne's parents have been killed. So I think it's pretty safe to say, like, where it's gonna go. Mm-hmm. But whatever. I mean, I'm glad they didn't spend like a fucking like 10 minutes on just that scene alone. So. But legit, that's the only complaint I had of the movie. I thought the movie was fucking flawless besides that part. But yeah, go see Joker if we haven't already convinced you. I'm not doing that. You should see It Chapter 2. You haven't seen the first one?
No.
It's really fucking good.
No,
it's all about, and I guess spoilers for It Chapter 1 and 2, but dealing with childhood trauma. Mm-hmm. At least that's what I got from it. Is that like these kids kind of like were exposed to trauma as children, and then kind of like hid it away in their psyche, I guess, and then years later have to come back to fix it, or face it, I guess. And it could be like being bullied for being fat or being sexually assaulted, like the girl was, Beverly, in it, and abused by her father. And I just think it's a really beautiful film, and it's almost like a I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like an analogy for like being bullied or having a shitty childhood, essentially.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's a good fucking movie. I really recommend it. It's also fucking scary-ish. Well, I don't know. I think the first one is pretty not horrifying. I think it's just very good. How do you turn down opacity? Oh, hold on.
Go to the layer.
You know what?
There you go. See, you didn't even need
Hailey's turn.
Oh,
Hailey's turn.
Great.
Give him a little fairy sidekick on the shoulder.
A little fairy sidekick?
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah. That'll be well, what's this guy's name? Lenny. Lentovio. The Rust Demon. Lentovio RD. Or the Rust Demon. Lentovio. He's Greek.
Greek.
Wait, you didn't put the on the T.
What?
This.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
What other metal bands do you recommend?
Okay, well, I've recently been listening to this is definitely not like Slipknot or Korn or whatever, but I've been listening to a band called Silent Planet.
Oh, they're Silent Planet. They're kind of newer.
Yeah, they are. They're kind of newer, but I've totally been digging.
I will bring you lemonade, but in reality, I'm a coward. Oh, I like that part. I like them a lot. I'm not crazy into them. Like I don't. I probably know like maybe 3 or 4 songs. Mm-hmm. Do you like Wage War?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Have you listened to their new album, Pressure?
Is it out already?
It is.
No, I heard the single, but I haven't heard the new album yet. I want to check it out.
It's pretty awesome.
You turned me onto Davidius, which I really, really fucking dig them.
Yeah,
because I wasn't ever really crazy into like black metal, mm-hmm. but she has a very black metal voice, I guess. What you want to call it? That's right. Vocals and black metal.
They have those vibes.
Yeah, they're really fucking dope. I'm sad they're not as big. They're not bigger. Do you like Kubla Khan? You heard of them? They're more hardcore than like metal.
I've heard of them, but I don't really listen to them regularly.
I just saw them at a sold out Chain Reaction. Which holy shit! Have you been to Chain Reaction?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like maybe like 500 people in there. It was maybe not that much, maybe like 350 people. It was fucking huge.
In Chain Reaction?
Yeah, it was.
Dude, that place
it was
small.
Packed. I know it was a tiny venue. It was packed. Sold out completely. It looks like it's doing like which hands? Like yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like yeah. Is that a hand?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! I got that. Nice. I don't know. I figured it might have been like hair or nose or something. Yeah. I also saw a movie called The Witch. It's an older. It came out like 2015. The horror movie.
I love that movie.
Really?
That is honestly one of my favorite movies.
It's not very scary though. I think it's really good.
It's not very scary, no. But I mean, people are scared of stuff like that. So
yeah, I thought it was good as shit. Do you think? What do you think really happened? Do you think it was straightforward?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was pretty straightforward.
I think that.
What do you think, Sam?
I think the little girl, either the younger girl Thomason, might have been a witch, or Satan was just trying to make her a witch the whole time. Like I don't think the events in that were random. I think it was like very plotted out from either Thomason or Black Phillip. Mm-hmm. I think he might have like been planning to like turn her into a witch and like make him kill her mom and make her kill her mom.
Honestly, I don't think it was supposed to be that way.
You think it was just like a...
But it eventually did turn out that way. Because you remember in the movie where they're at the river, the little ones and...
Oh, she says that she's a witch.
And she says that she's a witch, and she starts scaring her.
Well, I thought that was very evoking of like, okay,
I thought that was just a joke, obviously, to scare her.
Yeah.
But then it eventually ends up happening.
Did you get the homages to like fairy tales? Mm-hmm. Like the Poison Apple and Red Riding Hood. Mm-hmm. That shit was pretty brutal. Yeah, I didn't think it was very scary. I thought the ending was great too. Like, I really like the way they start floating. They just like float.
Oh yeah.
And then the shot of like it's just like the upper third, and like she doesn't move, but you just see the background move. I thought that was really cool. Have you seen Hereditary?
I have not.
There's one amazing scene, and then everything after that is kind of just like a standard horror movie. Like one scene is done, and it isn't like demon or anything. It's a movie about like, horror stuff, like parallel stuff or paranormal stuff. Mm-hmm. But this scene, there's like, I won't spoil it, but there's like one scene kind of early on in the film that is done so fucking well. It takes place in a car, or like you get the dude's perspective in the car, and like there's just so much tension and terror, and like it's a really fucked up scene. Because I think it was the director's first movie. Mm-hmm. And that like, you can tell like the movie is very. I mean, it's really good, but other than that, really well shot and well acted scene. It's kind of standard. The other parts that I didn't really think it was really great. That's really fucking cool.
There's your little fairy.
I dig it. Her name is Pistolio. But it's not I-O, it's E-O-E-O. Pistolio.
Spell that again.
P-E-S-P-H money sign 3 E-O.
Tight.
Yeah. Pistolio.
What were the rest of the traits for this guy?
Fuck if I know. He's an idiot. Oh, those are his hands.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what I took it as, what I thought is that, okay, let me see this.
Honestly, I thought, it doesn't even look like rust. He just looks like some lava monster.
He's a poop man. He's a poop monster.
Yeah, he is.
Put some turds in his mouth. I thought that his sidekick had his hand like that, like over his shoulders, and he was gonna give him like a neck massage or something. I thought those down there were like his shoulders, like his arms and whatnot.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
And there'd be like a big dude like over here, like
saw,
like behind him, like.
Makes sense.
Hello. Okay, I'm gonna put some turds in his mouth, or what should I put in his mouth? I'm thinking either person or some turds. Is he a rust monster or is he a turd monster?
Let's do a turd person.
Oh shit! You just fucked me up. Okay, never mind. I'm trying to zoom in. Fucking whack 'em. More like whack-a-mole. I have depression. Sure. Okay. His head's gonna be right here. And he's gonna be trying to reach out.
We should do a video where we actually draw something we're good at next time.
What's the fun in that? There's
true.
too many good drawings in the world.
That's true. Not enough crappy ones.
I know.
I get
Literal crappy ones.
For real. You're right.
Let's come up with some backstory on Mr. Poopman.
All right, let's see.
He works in a sewage factory. What if he created
He worked in a sewage factory.
What's this dude's name again? I can't read your writing. Lentorio?
Dude, you made up the name.
I don't fucking...
Lentovio or something?
Lentovio.
Yeah, there you go.
What's the bitch name? Persephone? What's her name? Pistolio. You like the Greek mythology jokes, do you? Okay. This guy's name is Antoine Murray, because his mom wanted to have a girl and name her Anne Murray, but she fucked up and had a boy and his name Antonio Murray.
Makes sense.
Or yeah, and then he works in a raw sewage facility. That's all I got.
Right, and he always got made fun of his name, so he killed himself and threw himself.
Oh, okay. And then his hate
into his toxic waste.
Yeah. Well, was he in charge? I don't think they make toxic waste at the poop facility.
Well, I mean, have you been to a poop facility?
You're right. I haven't.
I mean, I'm just...
Except when I go to the bathroom.
I mean,
oh.
You should probably go check with your doctor.
Yeah, I have irritable bowel syndrome. Why is drawing so hard?
Why is drawing so hard?
I can't see shit. Am I fucking blind?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looked better before.
Did it? Well, I'll do some highlights.
Give it a little contour.
So I'll contour that shit stain. Did I just make a rap lyric? Okay. What was this guy's name? Antonio Murray?
Yeah.
I'm fucking stupid.
The shamed offspring of Bill Murray. Just kidding.
Does he have any kids, Bill Murray?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Dude's funny, though.
Is he? Is he really funny? Is he still funny?
I mean, I don't know.
Remember when we watched Ghostbusters at your house? You made me some bomb-ass spaghetti.
Looks like an onion. Oh, yeah, I did. I made... it was vegan spaghetti,
Yeah, because I was vegetarian at one point. I remember one time for... I think it was... Thanksgiving. When I was vegetarian, my grandma made me a fish casserole. Because fish is vegetarian, right? Yeah. I didn't have the heart to tell her that it wasn't vegetarian, so I just ate it. Aww. And my stomach hurt really bad after that. Oh. My grandma's awesome. I fucking love my grandma. My grandma likes System of a Down.
Grandmas are awesome.
I'm saying my grandma. I don't give a fuck about anyone else's grandma.
Well, fuck you, alright?
Antonio Murray.
This is gonna be a long video.
I don't care. Good. We're not making any money yet, so. What are we doing this for? What city is this?
City?
Yeah.
That we're in?
No, in the background.
I said it was Gotham, you dipshit.
Well, it can't also be Gotham because it'd be Batman. Is there a fucking... Is there a...
shut up.
Batman, we need you. Okay. Well, it only is Gotham because then there'd be Batman over here being like, "Hey, you shit stain."
Okay, wait, no, it can't. What if there's be Gotham?
I want to say what if there's a Batman villain called the shit stain, but there's already Clayface, so. Oh, I thought that was a good joke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to bring out your asshole gene and make you be an asshole to me.
I just thought of an inside-out asshole when you said that.
How the fuck? Why? Where did... How?
Bro, I don't know.
What is that? I'm trying to... Okay, hold on.
Moving on.
Oh, no. We're going to figure this out.
No.
Okay.
Moving on. Oh, God.
I'm trying to draw an inside-out asshole.
It's swollen. That just looks like an angry...
Chinese man.
Yeah.
Why you know? Okay, I'm sorry about that. Oh, that was too far. Why is he red? Fuck this thing! I don't want to do this somewhere. Here, he lost an arm. How about that? He lost an arm.
That makes sense.
It's over here. That's not an arm.
So he has 3 arms.
No, this was the tracing. Okay.
Oh. Yeah, I don't get it.
Me neither. I don't know how to draw and whack them. Can we use Faber-Castells next time? I fucking love Faber-Castells.
Faber-Castell is awesome. You know who's also awesome?
Who?
Winsor and Newton.
Yeah, I prefer Copic over. I think out of all of them, it goes Winsor Newton, Faber-Castell.
I've never used Copic.
Oh no! What's Prismacolor?
Oh yeah, Prisma. Prisma's great.
Prisma's great. Winsor Newton has really good paint. I'll give them that.
Yes. I love their watercolor.
They have really good gooch. Pronounced gouache, but I call it gooch because it sounds funny. I think in terms of markers, it goes Winsor Newton, Prismacolor, then Copic. But I prefer to use Prismacolor. I really like Prismacolor, although I do think that Copic is a better quality.
Maybe I'll buy Copic one day.
They're fucking... I don't think they're worth the money. I think that's why I prefer Prisma.
Good thing I'm broke then.
even though it's only like $1 cheaper. But you can replace Copics, but with the money you need to replace, you might as well just buy a new one. You just hit my hand from drawing shit. Those are all my video games because we're gonna record a game later. If my PS4 wants to work properly. I got a lot of games in there. Speaking of Batman, back when it was Batman, Arkham Knight. Do you video game?
No. I haven't had a game console since I was like fucking 14.
Well, we played Remember we played Spyro?
Yeah, we did play Spyro. I fucking love Spyro.
That game was fucking awesome. I haven't touched it since.
Usually just honestly, I love to watch people play video games.
Was that the last time we hung out?
No, that wasn't the last time.
I think it might have been.
Seriously, that was a really long time ago. It's been that long.
No, you came here to Platt, and remember your friend was out in the parking lot.
That was the last time.
That's still a while ago.
That was still a while ago.
I didn't have my cat yet. He's an asshole.
We have to go meet your cat. Well, I have to go meet your cat. You've met your cat already.
I mean every day. And every day he bites my feet. He's an asshole. He's an asshole. I don't like him.
It's so cute.
No, he's a dick.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, that was the other tablet. Fuck the other tablet.
Drop something. Whoops.
Hey. It's pretty funny.
My life's already a joke.
You see there, Arthur Fleck? I'm done. That sounded like a fart. It wasn't a fart, I promise. That looks like a really long testicle.
I don't. Okay. Honestly, I don't know how this thing could get any worse. So.
Give him some rings.
Some rings? Yeah. Like some pimp rings?
Yeah, make him a pimp. What's Lantovio? But give Lantonio some pimp rings. Why is it on his knuckle? Why is it on his knuckle, idiot? Huh? Your rings on your knuckle? Like a flusy?
Oh, God, you are such a bitch.
My homies are on their way to record.
Fuck your homies.
I mean, I'm kind of not available to fuck right now, but if they want to fuck, I mean, hey, I'll hold a bro's dick.
Wow, son.
Well, actually, last episode we talked about doing gay chicken, and boy, I don't know what that means.
Gay chicken?
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean?
I guess you threaten to kiss a man.
Threaten?
Yeah. And then you kiss him.
I mean, just fucking do it.
I've kissed a man before. Well, boy, he was 17 when I was 15. It was the truth or dare. Do you like girls too?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, I did.
Girls are awesome, aren't they?
Girls are awesome.
My girl's awesome. What's your favorite kind of girl?
The kind that don't cheat on me.
Oh, that's why is Antoine Murray's hand underneath the chain? Is he a slave?
I don't fucking know.
I like the inverted cross.
Here, it's Satan's pimp.
Satan's pimp? Don't you just mean Aleister Crowley? Oh. I listened to Black Label Society today. Fucking suck.
You listen to who?
Black Label Society.
Oh. I saw them live before and I fell asleep.
I seen them live like twice. Oh, was it Mayhem?
Honestly,
I always like asking friends like what concerts they were out that I was at too.
I mean, I've been to Mayhem. Look, he has a crown.
Sweet. Which Mayhem did you go to? 'Cause I've been to like most of the Mayhems.
I've been to Mayhem. I've been to Knotfest like twice. I've been to Smoke Out.
I never been to Smoke Out.
I don't even know if that's still a thing anymore, honestly.
Which Mayhems did you go to? What years?
I think it was
Rob Zombie Death Punch.
Yeah, and in this moment, and
were they there too?
Yeah.
With that year with Zombie and Death Punch?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Were they on main stage?
No, they weren't on the main stage.
Okay, I don't think I saw them then.
This is when In This Moment was still like super.
I think I found out.
Small.
I think I listened to them the year that they were there then. My first Mayhem was 2012 with Slipknot, which fuck, that was amazing.
I think I've seen Slipknot like 6 times.
I've discovered
it just gets better each time.
I've discovered I've seen them 3 times. Once by myself, and then once I think 2013. No, 2013, 2014 Knotfest.
Our shit demon is done.
Okay, and then I think the 2015 Knotfest, whichever one when Bring the Horizon was there. No, 2015.
Ew.
You like Bring the Horizon?
No.
What? Really?
No.
Have you listened to Some Eternal?
Yeah, I have.
You listened to the newer album?
No.
They're good.
I can't. I'm
get into it. I'm not crazy on their older stuff. I think it's good, but I'm just not crazy on it. But man, they're good.
I can't get into it.
You call yourself a gothic.
I don't call myself a gothic. You call me.
Well, I also call you an idiot, and you truly aren't, because you are very amazing, and I love you as a friend. No homo.
That's what I fucking thought.
All right, guys, that has been episode, who knows, I think it's 3 of Brutal Doodle. Again, this has been Hailey. You look so pissed off.
Oh, that's just my face.
Okay. You have resting dick face?
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
Hailey, where can all of our friends find you?
You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook if you want to see all my shit posting. But go to Instagram for my artwork.
Are you fucking 90? Who the fuck has Facebook anymore?
You know, shut the fuck
Posting
up. Posting
your minion memes?
Are you done?
No. I've had it. I'm tired. You can find Hailey at The Blessed Dark on Instaham. And you can find me at Aquarius Sushi. And you can find everyone else on here. Bye.